everybody. I have been watching Neo Geo AES Plus videos all day. I watch one video probably a day, and I've been doing it ever since this thing has been announced. I've got mine pre-ordered with games, and I've already put out like a preview video and short saying that this thing is coming November 12th. I've already announced that I will be making an extensive video. Maybe I'll make a set of videos, I don't know. But I really want this to be special. I want everyone to realize how important this thing is. Play on Replay is a company I'd never heard of until they announced this thing was coming, mid-April, later April, something like that. But from the moment it was announced to right now and on into November, I am so stoked. I cannot wait for this thing, and I want you all on board. I want you all to join in the fun, the party. I want as many people as possible to be there to see this thing when it comes. I'm going to do an unboxing of the system and all the games, and I'm going to demo everything. I'm going to tell you all about it. It's going to be great. You guys have to realize how special this thing coming out again is. It is a one-to-one replication of exactly what we had, with a few added like creature comforts that I'm telling you, it's just going to be awesome, because this thing has HDMI output along with regular component AV output. I mean, I can hook this thing up to 2 TVs. One, can't even think. One HD TV and one CRT TV. I don't even know if I'll be able to do that, but I'm going to try and get everything set up for November so that I can do as much as possible to let everyone know how great this new system is. It's got dip switches on the bottom of it, so you'll be able to actually choose what version of each game you're going to want to play. Do you want to play the arcade version? Do you want to play the Japanese version? I mean, all that stuff is going to be available, supposedly. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out, won't we? November 12th is going to be a huge day. But I just hope that comes on November 12th, not like November 13th, 14th, because I am chomping at the bit for this thing. You guys have to realize how special this is. The Neo Geo was the holy grail of systems in the 90s. It was unattainable. When you wanted to get one back in the day, it was $649 in 1991, okay? That would get you a game of your choice, the system, and I believe 2 controllers for $650. Then each game sold for $200. Then they released more advanced games that they just had to charge more. I know I've seen some of them that used to retail for $350, something like King of Fighters 96, King of Fighters 97. They were just astronomical. Here we are, we're going to be able to get these games now for $80. And I know everyone cried when Mario Kart World Tour dropped for $80, but I'll tell you what, these Neo Geo games are worth it, because they are one-to-one replication of the arcade games. Some of these games, like Shock Troopers, was only released on the MVS. never had an AES. The AES is the home console, while the MVS was the arcade version of each game. Some of these only released in the arcade, and they are coming home, but they are arcade perfect. That's what made the Neo Geo so special. Like, if you got Fatal Fury back in the day on the Super Nintendo, or if you got it on the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive if you're over in Europe or Japan, you got a really toned down version of Fatal Fury when you compared it to the arcade. King of Monsters, Samurai Showdown, heavily compromised for the 16-bit systems. Still playable, very impressive for what those home systems were, but if you wanted the real deal, you either had to play it at the arcade or you had to pony up the money and get it on the Neo Geo AES. Now, we're going to be able to do just that. All the old games, every old Neo Geo AES game is perfectly playable on this new system. It's going to be great. I want you all there. So I'm just making this video to let everyone know, get the hype generated, share this with as many people as you can, start talking about it, because the Neo Geo, their slogan is "The future is now." Damn right, future is now. Neo Geo is coming back November 12th. I will see you there, my friends. Get the hype. Be excited with me. This is going to be fun. Thanks.